Hello, mer friends. Welcome back to Naturally Mermaid. I'm Ariel Sahar, and well, thank you for joining us today. It's been a few months since you guys last saw me, and I don't want to be like, been so busy, and oh my god, I just didn't have time for YouTube. While that may or may not be the case, I mean, my life really isn't that busy, but you know, sometimes you just gotta take a break. And we are in what I would call season 4 of Naturally Mermaid. I try to switch things up when I come back, so this background is a little bit different. It's gonna be changing over the next couple of months while I figure out something else, but that is not what this video is about. It's the start of a new year, a new decade, and I want to try some new things. Now, I have always been a writer. I like to say that I am somewhat organized, but I want to do better. So this year, I'm really focusing on being more organized and, even more importantly, more mindful. I've learned through past experience that when my mind is in the right place, like I have the right mindset, like I feel like my mind is clear, then everything just kind of falls into place. And what I found that works best for me is writing shit down. I am all about analog over digital. So I'm gonna show you the planner that I'm using this year, and I'm also going to show you all of my journals and notebooks that help me stay organized. First, let me show you some of the things that I tried last year that kind of worked, but I wasn't really able to stick to. So the one thing that I tried new last year was daily logging, but basically I would try to every day write down a few points or a couple of sentences about what happened during my day. When I was in Japan at the end of 2018, I got this super cute Little Mermaid planner. My goal was to write a couple of points or a couple of sentences about what happened throughout the day. So for example, some days I would write what I made for lunch or dinner, or if I worked on something like a project for a few hours, I would write that. Or if I had a Netflix marathon, I would write that. And then I would just kind of go into detail about maybe how I felt that week, or just something that I wanted to write out more specifically. That worked well for the first like 3 months, and then it just kind of fell off. I wasn't able to keep up with it. So I have all of these empty pages near the end of the planner that I just feel like I wasted. So that's kind of disappointing to myself, but you know, I really did like having the daily log, because sometimes I don't give myself enough credit for things that I've done throughout the day or throughout the week. It just helps me to put things into perspective. Also, it's really nice to go back to remember things, because I hate to affirm this, but I don't always have the best memory, so it's good to write down those things. The last analog thing that I tried in 2018, 2019 was to do a bullet journal. I didn't actually buy a bullet journal. This journal, it has like blank pages, but it also in the middle has like these grids. So I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, kind of like a bullet journal, but I didn't want to invest in a bullet journal. So I just tried to turn this into a bullet journal, and it was like 35% effective. My biggest problem with it was that the grids are so dark. It was difficult to really see what I was writing because the grids and the pages were so dark. Also too, I'm not that good at free form. I like to have some type of guidelines for what I'm writing. I just felt like it was a little bit too much work. And also I like for my stuff to be pretty. And I'm not an artist, so I didn't feel like what I was doing was pretty. The best that I did was put a little bit of washi tape and separate the pages. Also, it should be noted that in 2018, I think, I tried out the Erin Condren planner, And again, I kept up with that like the first 6-ish months, like usually around summer and fall, I just kind of fall off. And then by the time winter comes, it's like, well, I have all these blank pages. I don't even want to go back to it. So I end up not really using it for the whole year. So taking all of that information from 2018 and 2019 of what worked and what kind of worked, this year I'm trying to do my very best. So I decided that the best option was to go with another planner, but this year I'm using the Happy Planner by Happy Planner. It's similar to Erin Condren, but it's just, to me, I like it because it's way more customizable. Like you can remove and add sheets. And I think ideally I want this to be a Franken planner so that I can add to-do lists to here, in addition to just having my monthly calendars and then my weekly spreadsheets. It can also be basic enough so that I don't feel overwhelmed. This isn't a planning channel, so I'm not really gonna go in depth of how I'm setting up my planner, but if you guys do wanna see that, then I guess leave a comment down below and maybe one day I'll make a video of how I set up my planner. The main points that I'm gonna show you are the monthly page. I haven't quite figured out everything I wanna put on here, but so far I have the videos that I'm going to film for that month. I think I also want to do like highlights from the month, and then also they have a place for your monthly goals and special days. This is my first weekly spread and it's kind of busy, but I do like the way that this is set up because I have in pretty much every day a top 3 list, or things for me to work on, to-dos for the day. Usually I have more than 3 things to do a day, but these are the top things that I need to get done that day. For everything else that I'm not gonna put in my planner that I still wanna get done that day, or if I need to go into more detail that I don't wanna put in my planner, I like to put it on a dry erase board. And the way that I've set up this planner for this year is the top 2 boxes are going to be for like my things to do, my stickers and decoration, or whatever, projects I'm working on, whatever. But the last box is going to be my daily log. So here I'm gonna write the important things from my day, kind of like what I did in my Little Mermaid journal. But having it in one place with all of my other things makes it more likely for me to go ahead and do it, because I'm already looking at this for my daily or weekly to-dos. So when I come here at the end of the day to write what I need to do for the following day, then I can also just write a couple of points about what happened that day. All right, so that's it for my planner and how I plan on staying organized throughout the year. Now, let's move on to how I'm going to be more mindful and to keep track of my thoughts and just try to keep a clear mind. Firstly, you guys already saw this, but this is my journal. This is like my daily journal. Even though I don't write in it daily, this is where I put all of my thoughts, I guess, on the most consistent basis. I try to write in here at least once a month, but ideally once a week or every other week. I've had a journal pretty much since I was in 4th grade. So keeping journals are key for me. I don't find myself writing a lot of negative things, or I definitely don't detail my day or little things that happen throughout the day, which is why having a daily log is important to me. My next most used journal is my gratitude journal, you guys. This is my favorite. I made a video about this, which I'll link up top if you want to check that out, just like why I keep a gratitude journal. So in my gratitude journal, I mainly write things I'm grateful for, especially if I'm feeling like low vibration or just like feeling super ungrateful, like I feel like things aren't going right. I like to pull out my gratitude journal and just write at least 5 things that I'm thankful for. I write gratitudes in here. I write affirmations. Sometimes I do some as if exercises. So if you guys want to learn more about that, leave me a comment down below and I will make another video about how I write in my gratitude journal. This year, on New Year's Day, I actually wrote out a list of affirmations that I plan on using this year. If I just need a little boost of confidence or motivation, I think that this is really gonna come in handy. This is my first time doing this, so I'll keep you updated as to how I use it and to how well it works, but I'm really excited about it. Thirdly is this notebook, which is my brain dump. I love this so much. Look at that. I chose this for my brain dump just because of the cover. Like, it's like F everything. When I'm feeling low vibration, or if I just have something on my mind that I want to get out, but I don't want to write it in my real journal, and I don't want to write about it in my gratitude journal because it's not necessarily positive. So I have my brain dump, which really comes in handy. And I just feel like I can write it and be over with it, forget it. I even have a shit list here. So this is where I go if I feel like I don't think that the gratitude journal is what I need to do. Sometimes you just gotta get it out, you know? So that's all of my planners and journals that I'm using for 2020. And I hope that you guys found this video helpful, especially if you are all about writing things down like I am. Maybe that'll give you some ideas for the type of journals and planners that would be helpful for you. Leave me a comment down below letting me know, are you the type of person who likes to write everything down, or do you prefer to do everything digitally? Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, be sure to hit the like button, splash that subscribe button, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you are updated on whenever I post a new video. If you like me, and if you like mermaids, and if you want to be friends, then come along, okay? Cool. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one next week, okay? I will be uploading every week. Keep me accountable. All right, see you guys in the next one. Ciao.